Here's a story from 1960, 61. Um, my parents decided to go and visit my mother's sister in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Her husband was Don Hunter. He was a deep sea fisherman kind of guy. Had a, I don't know, three-masted boat that went out to sea. And in our journey to Gloucester from Searsport, Maine, we traveled in a big old boat, Chevy. The back seat, I would swear, was 6 feet across, and the rear window was big enough for me and my sister Rhonda to sleep in. And I think I did so most of the way because I don't remember any of the trip except climbing into the back window at my father's suggestion and falling asleep. And it's more than 4 hours, so I don't know how long I slept, but probably the entire trip. When we got to Gloucester, it was close to nightfall, I think, because I remember the experience. My sister Gloria was sleeping in cousin Donna's bed, and I remember being woken up to my sister Gloria screaming bloody murder. And come to find out, cousin Donna sleeps with her eyes open, and it was the first time my sister Gloria had ever seen it. And she freaked out thinking that Donna was dead, and LOL, that was kind of a funny story. But the funniest part of this story is I remember Rhonda and I got a chance, I think Ray went to go on Uncle Don's boat. And Uncle Don was apparently a big deal fisherman in Gloucester because he had this huge boat and a crew, I think, of 6 or 8 fishermen. And I remember at dockside, I didn't dare to jump from the dock onto the boat because I was afraid, being as little as I was, probably not much bigger than a toddler, I was afraid I was going to fall down between the boat and the dock. So my dad picked me up and lifted me over the water, which was kind of freaky because I was looking down the whole time. Anyway, we went out to sea, chug, and I remember getting a tonic. Yes, in Massachusetts they call it soda a tonic, and feeling kind of not too sure. So my father put me down in the cabin where the sleeping quarters were and put me on one of the top bunks. And I went to sleep, but I remember the sea getting a little rough, and I remember throwing up on in the bunk. Yeah, I remember the crewman that had the bed he wasn't terribly happy with me, but that was another part of the funny story. And as I looked out and looked at the deck was covered with, I don't know if it was tuna or salmon or just a glorified mass pile of fish. They were casting their lines over the side and just twitching them back and dropping the fish on the deck and then going back for more. So they were basically gilling or hooking the fish anywhere on the fish's body to pull it on board. Those were way back in the 1960s. They go by nets now, I guess, but that was quite an experience for a little boy from Maine who'd never even seen a fish caught before. Hope you liked that story.